Hey, how's it going? So today's video is just going to go through how to create an opt-in box on your website. So what is an opt-in box? So it's just basically it's a way of collecting information on your website so you can follow up with them later on, so you can get their contact details. You can offer them a free report, or you can offer them a special offer for your new program, and then you can continue to market to them after they've left your site. So that's basically what it is. And just to you probably saw the last video, but just if you didn't, this is what a pop-up looks like there. So okay, we're just going to put one onto the website. So there is a free plugin you can use. It's called Pop-Up Alley, and there's a free version of this plugin. So that's one we're going to use today. Okay, I'm just in the wrong bit. So to download it, what you do is you come over to plugins, click on Add New, and then put it into the search box. Okay, so it's this one here. I'm going to click on Install and then Activate. Okay, and it should be here on the left hand side. So we're just going to set up your first opt-in box. So click on Display Settings. So the top one here, we're just going to tick this one. So it's a time delayed pop-up. So this is how many seconds it takes for the pop-up to appear once someone lands on your website. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to keep it on 0 just so it pops up straight away, but you can have a play around with this and just see what gets you the most opt-ins. And that's if you want to upgrade to the Pop-Up Alley, the paid version. You can actually do split tests, so you can have one pop-up that comes up straight away and then split test that for a pop-up that maybe appears after 10 seconds, and then you would see, how many opt-ins you get for each of those, and then you would just go with what gives you the highest opt-in. So just for today though, we're just going to do the free version just to show you, and that's good enough to get started with anyway. So you're just going to keep it on 0. We're going to put it on all pages, and so next number here, 14. So that means it will, if someone lands on your page, that pop-up won't appear for another 14 days. So again, you can set this to whatever you want. I'm just going to click it to -1, just so it reappears on every refresh. So that's just for testing purposes. But once I've got it the way I want it, then I'll change this over to 14 again. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it on -1 just because I'm doing a few tests, and then show thank you. We don't need that. Okay, and then just click on Save Changes. And then next one in the sidebar, just under Display, we're going to click on Style. And this is where you put the HTML. So remember when I said just grab that code from Aweber. And this is where you put this. Okay. And then we can come in and we can style your opt-in box to however you want it. Okay. So just come in and have a play with this. I won't go through the whole lot. There's probably videos on YouTube. If you just click on Pop-Up Alley videos, and you should get some more information anyway. But just going through, and then you can put your own image in now, and just whatever your report is there. That's pretty much it, really. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to do a quick test. So you're going to click on Save. Okay. Alright, so this is the first pop-up. So this is how it will look, and then just going to do a quick test. Subscribe. Okay, and then someone should have gone through to your list. For some reason it's not gone through to the thank you page. Okay, I just stopped the video because there was an error when I did that pop-up form, and I just realised when you come over to grab the code from Aweber, instead of being on JavaScript, which is the default one it gives you, come over here and click on HTML version, and then just make sure this is unchecked. Okay, and then we're going to grab this piece of code. We're just going to put this into a text doc again. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut out this first line of code, Okay, so it should start with form, and we're going to cut out that last piece of code, so it should finish on form as well. Okay, so you're just going to grab that, and then like before, we just put that into there. Okay, so once that's done, just to do that test again, should work again now. Okay, so someone comes to your website, they click to join your email list, and then all they've got to do is they go and confirm. So what we do is I'm going to head over to Aweber now, and then I'm going to show you how to send your first email. So before we head over to Aweber, I just actually realised something. To get that thank you page like I was talking about earlier, so after they opt into your list, you can take them to a specific page, and then you can have your, your welcome video or your report on that thank you page. To do that, what you do is, see this here, so it says show thank you page, just click on that, and then you would just click on the thank you page what you want to appear. So I just want to add that in quickly before we head over to Aweber. Okay, so I've just come back into Aweber, and this is the dashboard. As you can see, the subscribers there, that's number one, that was my test one, and here's the list name, so that was the example list that we built earlier, and that's the one subscriber. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in and create a message, and we can use the drag and drop for this. So what you do is, I'm not going to go into too much detail with this because Aweber's got heaps of tutorials that you can go through and check anyway, but what you do is, you can drag and drop. If you want to put a video into your email, you put it in now. You've got, different buttons, images. You can add all that in. So, yeah, just go through the tutorials on Aweber, and then we go click on insert your subject here. Okay, so that might be your welcome email, or if you're doing, whatever. And then you can click on save and exit. Okay, and you've got a couple of different options there. So always send a test email before you send a main email out to your list. And you just click on schedule broadcast, and then you've got a few different options here. You can either share it on Twitter and Facebook, or you can just go in and send a message to your list. So you've only got one person on the list, which was me in that example. Otherwise, that would go out to everyone on that list. Okay, so your next option is to create a follow-up series. So like I was saying earlier in the video before, where someone subscribes to your email list, and then you can follow up with them on day 1, and then day 3, day 5, and then you can follow up with them as much as you want. What we do to do that is we create a campaign. So you're just going to come up to here, click on campaign, and then create campaign. Okay, so this is really this is your follow-up sequences. So you're touching base with people, and you're keeping that relationship going. So what you do is we're just going to click on unsubscribe. So basically, as soon as someone subscribes to your list, this is the follow-up series that's going to happen. So we can just drag and drop, so you can send a message. Okay, and then we might do is we wait, say 3 days in between messages, and then you can send another message, and then you might wait, say 4 days, and then send another message, and you can build that out as much as you want. Over time, as you're writing articles and blog posts, you can just go in and add them to your campaign as you're doing it, and so that way, as you're building your list, you can also build out your follow-up series as well. So you can just keep on doing this. I won't go into too much detail with this. Wait 6 days, send another message, example, and then you just click on save and exit. Okay, show me some information. Okay, so I would have to just drag. What you'd do is here is you would create an email for each of these sequences. So, and it's exactly as we did before. Okay. Okay, so that's how you put your content into each of the emails. You just click on now. Okay, so you click on it, highlight it, create message, drag and drop if you want to do that type of email, and then you would just go through and put your content into each of those emails. And just don't forget to, you can put your subject there as well. So your first email might be welcome, and you just keep on filling up your follow-up series. So okay, we've done message 1, message 2, and then you would go through with the rest of your follow-up series. Okay, so just click on save and exit, and that's it. You've built your first campaign. Okay, so as soon as someone subscribes, you've already got 2 emails here, follow-up sequence, and then just keep on building out as you're going. So if you've got any questions, just post them in the comment section below, and I'll just be jumping in every now and again and answering any questions you've got as we're going through the course. Okay, I just wanted to come back into Aweber very quickly and show you something. So you've got this option to turn off a confirmation email. So what this basically does is when someone subscribes to your newsletter list, automatically they'll get sent an email, and basically they got to click a link to confirm that they want to join your list. You can either keep that on or you can turn it off. Personally, I like to turn it off just because some people forget to click that link, and then that way if they don't click the link, they won't join your list. So I normally come in and just turn it off. And to do that, you just click on, you're going to click on list options, and then you're going to click on, you'll get this. Once you click on list options, you'll get this, and you're going to click on confirmed opt-in. Okay, and then you're just going to make sure these are both turned on. I mean, you can leave them turned on. That way people are confirming. Probably the people that you do get onto your list are going to be better quality because they're more interested in what you got to say, because they're going into their email and clicking the link. But personally, I would just rather go for numbers and get as many people on my list as I can. So which is that's the reason I normally come in and I just switch this off so they don't have to confirm. So just make sure them two are off, click save settings, and that's it.